Hey everybody, so next up we're going to take a look at the Transformers Legacy United Leader Class Thundertron set. So this set actually comes with 3 characters. So you have Thundertron, Calcatron, and Night Strike. So I'll talk about all of them in a minute. So Thundertron, Calcatron, Night Strike up there, Thundertron, Calcatron, side of the box, back of the box you have Thundertron, Calcatron, and Night Strike. So this is part of the Walmart capsule line Star Raiders, which is like pirates. The only other one I have is Lockdown, and I'm probably not getting more because I don't care about Ferric. I don't care about the others. I can't remember their names, but this is the only one of this and Lockdown are the only ones I will be getting. So I already have Lockdown, but that's it. That's all I'm getting here. So this is actually a 3-pack of Thundertron, Calcatron, and Night Strike. Thundertron is a repaint with a slight remold of the original Legacy Thundertron as in the Voyager class. Night Strike, I believe, I don't know if it's a pre-tool or a retool of a Rat-Bat mold. Probably a retool. And this is one of the fossilizers. I don't collect these things. Not the armorizers, the rock guys. I don't collect them. I have 2, and that's probably all I'm gonna get. So we'll talk about Night Strike first. It's just Rat-Bat. It actually forms the flag of the Star Raiders, which I think is kind of neat. But to transform this, all you do is open these wings up, flip it up, flip out the little head, and then flip out his little feet. And that's that. That's all he really does. Yeah. I think this is actually getting a Rat-Bat release in Studio Series in a 3-pack with Perceptor and Ramhorn. I think that got leaked, so we'll see what happens there. But this exists. We'll talk more about him later. Calcatron is a rock truck. Sure. He rolls fairly well, and that's about it, really. So we're going to take this piece off. Flip this around, flip out the feet, separate, fold these out, fold this out, and then flip out his hands. Flip out his head, flip these wheels in, and then just kind of close everything together. And there you go. I mean, I think he looks kind of cool. And he has an axe. His articulation is his head is on a 360. Full 360 at the arms, in and out the shoulders, rotation at the bicep, elbow joint, wrist swivel, rotation at the waist, legs can go forward, back, in and out, knee joint, thigh rotation, foot, and ankle pivot. So he has all the articulation you expect from a modern Transformer. It's just, I don't really, and you can pull this off and make it a shield if you really freaking want to. But I don't care for these rock guys at all. I think they're just kind of taking up space in an anniversary line that could have been filled by actual characters. But yeah, I know, I get it's a fun gimmick for kids, but yeah, I could have lived without them. I'll talk about more of that gimmick in a minute. And then we have Thundertron, who is very similar to the standard Thundertron, especially in in lion mode. But his mouth opens and closes. His front legs can move forward. He's got paws, and then his feet move. And that's really it for articulation in lion mode. So let's transform him. Take this sword off, straighten out the legs, and flip this foot out, and then we can rotate, straighten that out, flip this up, flip those up, straighten that out. I raised the camera so that wouldn't happen again. Flip, flip that up, straighten those out, rotate the arms down, Pull that back like that. Straighten all of this mess out. And boom. Thundertron. I think Thundertron actually looks pretty cool, and I like this version better because I think the head sculpt is better. I think the paint job is better. And I like him having a hook because he's supposed to be a pirate. I think that's neat. His articulation is his head is on 360, in and out the shoulders, rotation, back and forth. It can't go full 360 of his shoulder armor, but that's okay. Elbow joint, bicep swivel. He does have a wrist, but it is tight. Waist, swivel. His legs can go forward, back, spread, and he's got a knee bend, and then he's got an ankle pivot on this foot, and on this foot, I'll get to that in a minute. So, of course, he does have his sword, which I prefer to put in this hand, because why would he hold his sword with a hook? And you could take the foot off to give him actually like a peg leg. Plug this in to the sword, and then close that up, and he's got a much cooler looking sword. So that's neat. On my copy, the grip is loose in that hand. I might have to try and tighten that up. But there you go. Now he can mount this guy on his shoulder, and because this guy is an armorizer, they can combine. So we'll just start ripping him to pieces. Ripping all of his relevant pieces off that he can use. And you're just, after that, you're just left with this, which you can't really do anything with. So if we pull this off, flip the foot out, flip that out, and then plug in one of the wheel armors, like that. That can plug in to his leg. And this is just kind of what I do. You can actually really do whatever you want with these. That's kind of the fun with these armorizers. But I'm just doing what I think looks the coolest. Plug that in right there. Take this armor. Plug it in to his arms. This piece will just plug in up top. And now you have this. So fold his feet back in. And then plug these in there. And you've got a hammer. A murderous hammer of evil justice. And you could probably put his foot back on. And then just store his sword in the back. And give him said hammer. Yeah. So, I think that actually looks pretty cool. It's fun. It's a fun thing to do, but you're just kind of left with a crippled rock guy. But I like this set. It's a lot of fun, and you get 3 figures for 1 liter price. So, it's a pretty good value. If you don't have these molds already, just go ahead and pick this set up. I didn't have this or this, but I did have Thundertron, but I thought this one looked cooler, so it worked out for me. But yeah, that's my look at the Leader Class Thundertron set. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and stick around for more. Take care.